What's up, guys? So we're going to continue here with the series Seducing the Ottoman. Pretty much right where we were. So let's get this party started. Let's go back to school. Ugh. Curled up on my side, tightly wrapped blankets around me. I really wasn't in the mood to return to school, but my dad probably would have made me go just for the sake of it. It's time to go to sleep. Reached out to the lamp on my nightstand to turn off the lights. However, my mind was so lost in the passing of my grandfather, the thought of inheriting something so big that it haunted my mind the entire night until the next morning. Ooh. I shook my head to try and clear the sleeplessness out to no avail. I really didn't get any sleep last night. That's the right time to wake up. Wait, school? As soon as I realized I had to go to school, I slid out of bed and looked at the vanity mirror. What? It's a relief. Luckily, there was barely a bruise on my cheek, and you had to squint to actually see it. I doubted anyone would actually notice it unless they leaned in really close. Breathing out a sigh, at least I got dressed, took my backpack, and caught the bus to go to school. Ooh, school. It wasn't even hours before everyone heard of the news. As I approached in school, was given condolences for my loss. However, that wasn't what shocked my friends.
Wait, so you have the whole Anderson house to yourself? Lucky as hell, man. Quit being so sensitive, Naomi.
Wow, these people are weird.
Quit being so vulgar, Suzu.
I don't know. What's a big decision? Nah, whatever.
Of course you would side with her.
Oh, man.
Huh. See? At least she knows how to have fun.
I know how to have fun. You don't need to be wild to have fun.
Guys, I'm going to be there after school today because my parents want me to get used to living there.
Seriously? It hasn't even been a day since you came back to school.
I know, but my parents want me to try living there as soon as possible.
Still, that's really fast. Are you going to be okay?
Oh, of course. Ha, ha, ha. Sorry. Ha, ha. Oh, like, hee, hee, hee. Like, girl. Sorry, man. But even the comfort of my best friends, life seemed to keep testing me. Oof.
Hey! Don't go around shoving people like that. Whoops. Did I strike a nerve, Capini?
She let out a small laugh as she twirled her hair around her finger. Lisette, one of the last people I wanted to see today.
It's not me you should be apologizing to.
Oh, Anderson. Hey, how's it going?
I'm alright?
Haven't you already heard, Lizette?
Of what?
Her grandfather's passing.
Ah, well, I'm sorry about that. I don't really watch a lot of news.
It doesn't really sound like you mean it.
I do mean it. Earnestly. Why wouldn't I?
Typical Capini. Isn't her family involved with the mafia or something? I wouldn't be surprised if she brought out a bat from behind her back right this moment.
That's not racist at all. This game's pretty racist. That's what I've come down to this conclusion. Yeah. Wow, that's just... Wow. I don't know what to say to that. That's just Capini, Mafia. Wow. Just hitting on all cylinders. I had nearly forgotten the crowd that followed the set, which was mostly comprised of people that no one wanted to see on a typical school day. No, that is. No one had the slightest idea why exactly they followed the set around persistently. Sorry, persistently, not wow. I cannot read. But they labeled themselves as social equals with her. Awesome!
That is out of line. Suzu comes from an honest family.
Says the one whose family profits from political scandals.
Yeah, your dad doesn't make anything unless he's in the court with dirty politicians.
Ah!
Hey, let's all calm down for a second, alright? I'm sure Anderson needs some time to recuperate. I mean, what just happened? We need to give her some respect.
Just stop. Stop acting like that already. Like you feel sorry for me.
What are you talking about?
I'm sure you're happy seeing me like this. You already have everything you wanted. Now seeing me like this, life couldn't get any better. Bitterness seeped into me. The words started flying out of my mouth without filter. No filter. But honestly, I don't care. I was so consumed by anger, I only saw Lisette in front of me. What exactly am I to you? Just another part of your obstacle course? Is that what I am? I'm sick of it, Lisette. I'm sick of all these charades. I'm sick of you. Gasps rose from a crowd around her, and I was brought back to the school hallway. Even my friends beside me looked at me surprised. Look at those eyes, man. That's crazy. Look at their eyes. Okay, I gotta switch screens. Okay, now they're angry at me. One girl looked like she was going to speak up, but Lisette held her hand up to stop her. There was an emotion in her face I couldn't quite make out. I could see a form of pity in her eyes. No, you don't dare pity me. Whoa. I looked away from her. I didn't want to see the emotion in her eyes when she was talking to me. She didn't have the right to look at me that way.
I'm sorry. I know your grandfather passing away must have really taken a toll on your emotions.
Pause. She stepped towards me and put her hand on my shoulder, giving me a tiny smile, as if for old time's sakes. For some reason, I didn't feel comforted at all. Not that I was just angry at her, but the expression on her face when she leaned in close to me contorted into something complex. Something was different about her. I couldn't quite place my finger on it, but something about her had definitely changed.
Well, I'll be going for now. Track meet responsibilities and all of that stuff. See you later.
Later. Something about Lisette made me feel uncomfortable. I wasn't just angry, but also uneasy. What was it? I had never seen her like that before. But I decided to pay no further attention to it. She continued running down the hallway. There were a gaggle of friends behind her. I refocused my attention to Miss Phillips, who was walking down the hall towards me.
Is everything all right, girls?
Nothing we couldn't handle, Mrs. P. Just a bunch of snobs.
Suzu, hush! It was nothing, Mrs. Phillips.
I see. Well, Miss Anderson, please accept my condolences for your loss.
Thank you, Miss Phillips.
Your grandfather was a good man. He really upheld the philanthropy of his company's policies, and the money that went towards charity, too.
I know, he was amazing. I really looked up to him and I wanted to be as good as he was.
Well, I know that you'll be as great as your grandfather.
Look at that creepy smile. That's a creepy smile, people. Well, I know that you'll be as good.
Hell yeah, she will. She'll be 10 times better than her grandfather.
Would I really be better than my grandfather? Everyone seemed to have high expectations of me. I wanted to do my best to make my family proud, but to be better than my grandfather? I wasn't sure about that. From the outside school window, I saw a familiar blue car pull up to the curb. Undoubtedly, it was my father in the driver's seat. Oh, my ride's here. Well, I guess I'll see you both tomorrow.
Want us to come with you?
Oh no, it's okay. Haha, I'll be fine. See ya! Hi, Dad.
Hey, honey.
As I got in the car, I noticed my father looked troubled, clenching his steering wheel and staring straight ahead as if something really bothered him.
About what happened yesterday. I'm sorry for yelling at you. Does your cheek still hurt?
No, it's nothing to worry about.
I mean it. I shouldn't have laid a finger on you. You know that you're my most precious daughter. You're all that I have.
Yet he couldn't bring himself to see he could never say to me for such a long time. I always wanted to hear those words affirm how he really felt, but I guess even now he couldn't say it to me. Turned my head away to look out the window. There was no point in waiting for something that was never going to come. And like that, we started to drive, and the conversation between us ended. I decided to focus my attention on the passing scenery. We were taking the usual route to grandfather's house. It was located within the vicinity of the school district, but it was still pretty far from the school and from where our house was. He had always lived alone. He insisted on doing things by himself, even at his age living in such a large house. I wondered, did he pass away with no one at his side? As well, it sounded so lonely and sad. It was strange that he decided to living all alone in his large estate. If anything, he could have lived with us. Though he and my father probably would have gave each other the silent treatment the entire time. Maybe living alone was preferable to that. Straight nonsense. I actually hadn't visited him for quite a while. Visits to his house were most frequent when I was a child, and I had grown up long since then. The last time I visited, though, I thought he looked just as he usually was, happy and healthy. But things changed. In the back of my mind, I knew he would have to leave one day. It wasn't like humans could live forever. So why did my heart still feel so heavy? The car ride was mostly spent in silence until he spoke up again.
How was school? Maintaining your grades, I hope.
Yeah, I've been trying my best as of so far. I've been trying my best as of so far. Wow.
Trying? That's not really doing the best you can, is it?
With my father, only some words I said were filtered through his ears. It was difficult to keep up conversations without eventually talking about academics or my future, even if it was something loosely based on it. He always found a way to integrate it whenever we talked.
Anyway, your belongings are in the trunk. There isn't a lot, so I'm sure you can manage bringing them inside the house. After all, you are on the road to being independent now.
Yippee! Sorry, yippee. Forget my camera's not that far. Yes, I can manage on my own. The usual silence resumed between us. I really wasn't sure what to say around him, especially when most of the time he didn't share the same opinions. As the parents, I'm not gonna lie. I know how that feels. One question did linger on my mind, though. If he was going to justify acting so nonchalant at grandfather's funeral, I had the right to at least know why. Yeah, let's try it again. Dad, about you and Grandpa.
We are not talking about this.
I feel like we should be, because Grandpa did leave us yesterday, so...
I wouldn't care if he had left even long before that. I do not want to hear it, and that is the end of this conversation.
Oh. As always, he managed to shut down any other forms of conversation related to him. It was just like what happened last night. And people watching this with their parents, it happens all the time. I know how this feels. I know trying to talk to your parents, and then they shut down, and you're like, oh, wait, I want to talk about this. I know how it is. Don't worry. I opened my mouth slightly, but closed it again. It was like talking to a brick wall. It wasn't like I could find out anything, but somehow arguing my way through it. All right, then. Leaning against the car door and stared out the window. I really couldn't think, what would this place be like? Ooh. I had been to my grandfather's house before, but it was one thing visiting and another thing actually living there. How would I manage living on my own without any training or really trained to really care for a house? I knew that naturally the bills would be paid by my parents who inherited grandfather's stocks to the corporation, but I had never lived independently before. Thinking about it made me feel kind of like some kind of bird being pushed out the nest. Although I was technically a dull, they felt unprepared, a bit daunted at the facade of asking to the new place. Wow, what a thingy mobobber. Saying she's a bird though. Antidote? Antidote. Most people my age would be ecstatic about moving out. After all, it would symbolize some kind of change in their lives, like being on the road to independence. But I feel like I was nothing of the sort. Wow, this is really long and wordy. I really hope I wouldn't let my parents down. I wouldn't want to let my grandfather down. What would he be saying right now? Wow, this is long. I don't know if I can do another video of just talking the whole time. My voice is hurting. Gaze up at the passing clouds in the sky. If you're out there, grandfather, how would How would you be doing? Would there be anything you'd want to tell me at this moment? And of course, no answer. What was I doing? Searching for an answer in the heaven? That would or would not exist? That's such a weird question. I ducked my head to stare at the blur of the trees and cars from the car window. My head was definitely going into the clouds as there at the moment. Either way, I found myself being driven off to my new home. Yay! Car rolled to stop and I drifted out of my thoughts.
Here we are. Go on in.
Alright, tell Mom I love her.
All right.
I love you, Dad. No, make sure to come by and visit us often. No, I'm going to miss you a lot. Nothing other than a blank stare. I paused a bit before reaching the car handle, waiting for any form of goodbye, but he didn't speak again. I sighed and exited the car. Hearing my dad pop open the trunk, I saw the 2 large bags packed last night that were large enough to carry only the things I needed. Took them out and placed one bag on each shoulder and closed the trunk. He then drove off, leaving me alone in front of the mansion. I watched the blue car fade in the distance of the road before turning to see my new home. There it is. It's huge. My grandfather gave me this. It's hard to believe. I wish my grandfather gave me a house, but it happens like that. My grandfather was cool. Both of them were. The house was framed by a set of tall gates. I hesitated, pushed them aside to take in the entire estate. The house still looked like it was when I last visited him. At a glance, it seemed kind of intimidating with its size. Though if I came closer, as it's clear that there was more to it than that. I don't like the right. This is gonna be bad. The brick wall. If you can't tell, I suck at reading these, but put up with me. The brick walls were framed by shrubbery and lovely flowers, giving it a homely, welcoming look. But in contrast, the tall doors into the house gave me a feeling of grandeur. Who knew that was waiting for me? But I wouldn't back down at this moment. I looked at the key to the front doors and unlocked them. Well, I might as well make myself at home. I'll be staying here for quite a while. Anyways. Then that's when I saw them. Lying on the floor was a group of men. They were all unconscious, but there's no explanation to why they were there in the first place. I dropped my bags and let the door close on its own behind me. Huh? Who the heck are these guys? Why are they here? What's going on? Some of them had open wounds. The blood was staining on the floor, and the scent was emerging in the air. I couldn't help but feel bad for them instinctively, but nonetheless I was shocked and a bit angry with the sudden intrusion. My mind suddenly went from caring and concern to confusion and demand answers. Who are you guys? No response. I'll call the police. Still nothing. None of them seemed to awake to answer or respond to me. It seems surreal. I have random strangers in the house I just moved into. I just want answers quickly. That was until... Eep! Get away from me.
Woman, you're going to let me kiss you.
I couldn't believe myself. It was within a mere blink of an eye. One of the men went from lying on the floor to being right in front of my face. That's when even more odd was the fact that it felt calm about it. Slowly a desire burned from my chest, telling me to accept this kiss, even when my mind vehemently refused. Go ahead?
Good.
Okay, then. That's not odd. As he kissed me, I could feel my body go weak. I didn't know why, but that kiss was draining me of my energy, and yet it was good and made my heart sing. It was a strange, tingly feeling that danced over every nerve on my body. I could feel streams of intangible energy running my body into my lips. It felt odd, but at the same time, it felt amazing.
Sam, stop it.
Hmm?
The person kissing me, Sam is his name, glanced behind him.
I said stop. Now.
Hmm. Fine.
Finally, he pulled back, and I was left standing there in a daze. Huh? What? Huh? I couldn't tell what was going on. My mind was completely enwrapped by the kiss and my thoughts that melted into the depths of forgotten memories.
Please forgive my brother. He's a bit reckless.
At least I feel a hell of a lot better than you right now.
Okay, then.
Because you used your abilities on her. Sam, you're such a reckless brute. Taking advantage of a beautiful young woman like her.
Anybody know what's going on here?
Shut that pretty boy mouth of yours before I rip it off your pretty boy face.
Sheesh, you guys. Can we not fight right now? Not all of us are in the best state.
Anybody? You guys know what's going on? No? Nobody's here? No one's talking to me? That's fine! I have no idea what's going on. Blink twice if you're being held captive.
I guess you are right, Matthew.
Who's Matthew? Who are these people? Anybody? Anybody? I don't know anybody.
I agree.
Ooh, that guy looks like the dad. Does that guy not look like the dad? The guy with the glasses is him right here? Doesn't he look like the dad? That's a little creepy. I'm not gonna lie about that. There's 5 of them? Oh, jeez. However, as these men got up and started to chat freely, my thoughts began to reassemble. I remembered my confusion and anger once again, only now multiplied tenfold. Whoa, what?
Huh? Did you say something beautiful?
Oh, thank you. I thought you noticed. This is so... What is this? Seriously. And I exploded. That's probably dirty. What is going on? What the hell are you all doing here in my house? Why are you all wounded? Why did you kiss me? Who are you guys? Why didn't... Oh, God, why didn't you say that before and punch the guy? I couldn't help exploding, but after you take advantage of me and left... Oh, that was loud and mine. Sorry, it's thunder in here. My words escape without filter. I'm definitely scared. The men around me, even the man who kissed me. Wait a second. The guy who kissed me?
Ouch! What's your problem?
What's your problem? You just can't go around and force people to kiss you like that. Are you some kind of pervert?
Pervert? It was only a kiss.
Sorry, I switched voices, didn't I? I got no voices. It might mean nothing to you, but it means a lot to me. If the power goes out, I'm gonna be so mad. Sorry, the thunderstorm's going on. Power's already going on once, and this will be fun.
What? Was it your first kiss?
Ow!
Ow! Hey, what was that for?
This is getting better. I know first kisses are exactly amazing and full of sparks and something out of a fairy tale, but I had least expected to be more than just something forced. Ooh.
So it was your first kiss. Stop making such a big deal out of it.
Are you asking to get punched again?
Well, what do you want me to do? It's not like I can somehow take it back.
Ooh, hit him again. Hit him again. I'm not for violence. Do not hit people in real life, but this is a video game, and video games aren't real life. So, in Grand Theft Auto, we kill hookers. In Fallout, you get hookers. You kill people with guns. I'm gonna hit a person in this game. What other game am I playing? Far Cry 4, there we go. You kill a lot of people in that game. You do a lot of bad things. I'm gonna hit it. Public service message, please don't hit people. It is not good. Thank you.
Ow! You're just being violent now!
Yeah. You deserved it. Anyway, if you try to pull any funny business in the future, just a fair warning, I know Taekwondo! I am a horrible person. I think I've bickered enough. Time to get back to the main issue. So, what exactly are you all doing in my house? My house. Oh, that's our house. That one group that... Oh, I'm sorry, I'm losing it. I don't know people anymore.
Miss, please forgive us in our intrusion. We didn't know this abode belonged to anyone, nor did we have the time to take that into consideration.
What? What do you mean? You didn't just... You don't just barge into people's homes?
We wouldn't have had to if we weren't as wounded as we are currently. We just escaped from a deadly fight that could have ended our lives. Luckily for us, your home was near and the windows were unlocked, so we quickly came inside.
The last time I remembered, there were always laws preventing strangers from stepping into private property. Although, considering the severity of their wounds, it had to be serious. Are they vampires? Is this what... Are they vampires? Because that... I'm guessing that's going to be... They're vampires. I'm going to throw it out there. I'm stopping the game right here. Stopping this for a second. I have not played the game at all. I have no idea what this game is. Just from the tone of the game, they're vampires. I think they're vampires. If they're not vampires, then I don't make any sense. Girls love that for some stupid reason. I don't know, Twilight and... Oh, God. They're vampires. I can already tell they're vampires, I think. If they're not, I'm wrong. I can be wrong. I'm usually not, though. I bet they're vampires. I guess that explains the wounds, but why not... But why... But not why he kissed me. He had absolutely no right to do that.
Well, lovely flustered lady, it's hard to explain, truly. We're not exactly normal.
They're vampires! I'm calling it. Not normal. What are you guys, demons or something? I asked almost jokingly, but the boys seemed to take my question differently. Can't see your face. What am I doing with you? Dino, go right here. Can't see your face. Like a boy band.
Well, yeah, actually, something like that.
Vampires. Eh?
We're incubi, miss. Demons who consume and use sexual energy of humans to survive.
Close enough. I got close. Incubi? A fabled demon that exists to haunt humans and make them sexual crazed monsters? The mythical beings that could look like anyone just to get into your pants? The imaginary monsters you only saw in movies or on TV?
Hello? Did you hear him?
We're telling the truth.
Who's talking? That smirky guy? Smirky guy? Out of the 5, you know.
Do you think she's still processing it?
Oh, that's Matthew. Okay, that's Matthew. I'm wondering who the hell's Matthew?
Yes, and she'll understand right about...
Right. It was funny while it lasted, but it's time to cut the joke short. Incubuses don't exist. So incubuses must be guys when succubuses are women? It's a succubus, Chef! Ah! If you don't get that reference, I feel sad for you. You need to watch all South Park. And that's old. I don't know. Anyone in the comments is watching this, how old is that? I can't tell you because I don't know off the top of my head what the succubus episode is. Where the succubus, Mary Chef. That's old though because it's before the 3D going. But there's no way they existed. They would be practically impossible.
Incubi is the correct plural.
Incubi. Okay.
And yes, we do exist.
Who's talking? Sparky guy? Sparky guy that looks like my father? Prove it! As soon as the words off my mouth, I instantly regretted them. Yay! This is...
Very well. Eric, go ahead.
Who's Eric?
Very well.
Oh, that's Eric. Hi, Eric.
My sweet, you're so tempting with such non-belief. Let me ease your mind with a tender kiss. I promise you'll enjoy every minute of it, and maybe you'll even want more.
What? Once again, I was lost in a pool of calm and sincerity. Staring into Eric's eyes, I felt waves of hard course through my chest and onto my face, painting my cheeks red within their wake. I couldn't help but nod and agree to his offer. Oh. Yeah, okay. Kissing. Oh, gross. Oh, I gotta click the thing. Oh, I don't see this. With another kiss, my heart began to flutter once again in my chest, and my mind was then spinning with a heated, passion-filled pleasure, yet I could feel my body drain of energy as he kissed me.
Alright, that's enough.
Yes! Okay, no more kissing. Can you switch the
Aw,
screen?
very well.
Oh, no,
I feel so much better.
Thanks, Eric. As he pulled away, I was left with a mental mush pool. I felt weak in the knees despite my will demanding me to stand straight in front of the boys before me. The world around me began to spin as I tried to speak. I think I'm going to...
Where are our manners? I'm James.
That's James.
And these are my brothers. Sam, Eric,
Sam,
Matthew,
Eric,
and Damien.
Damien. Okay, so you're James. That makes you Sam. You Eric, Matthew. No, wait, yeah, Eric, Matthew, Eric just kissed me, and Damien. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna check this out. Look at Damien. Preppy. That's what's a preppy demon. Seriously, people, I don't have anything better to do their lives.
Miss, are you okay?
I don't like you.
Shit. She failed.
I couldn't believe it. Incubi? Really? It all spun around in my head until I saw only black. Well, you passed out, or doopy. It didn't spin around, it went black. You passed out. You... Floating in the darkness, my mind kept replaying the scene over and over again, reminding my body of the touch of the Incubi's lips against mine. Incubi's... Incubi's? However, giving the smooth silk around my eyes and eyelids unwillingly open. Where? I awoke to find myself in an unfamiliar place. Where was Mom? Dad, I was pretty sure this wasn't my room. Oh wait, I live at my grandfather's house now. Oh yeah, I forgot about that part. I passed out, and then I don't know. I'm not home. Oh wait, I am home, but it's in a different home. My parents aren't here. I'm an idiot. Oh seriously, what's this crap? God. Of course it would be unfamiliar. I rubbed my eyes and surveyed my surroundings. I was still in the clothes I arrived in the house school, but I was lying in a silk-covered bed. I remembered coming in the afternoon, so why was it night time already? Suppressing a yawn, I stretched my arms. Maybe I should order some food for delivery. I was feeling pretty hungry. I was about to sit up, but I suddenly realized that I wasn't alone.
You're awake.
Oh, jeez, I don't like you. Gosh. Since when was he standing there, and who the heck was he? A guy in my bedroom? Did we... There's no way. Sorry, I think I was saying my thoughts out loud. Why was I apologizing to a stranger who only said 2 words as I woke up? Wait, he looked eerily familiar. Then it all came back to me. Yay! Man. Incubus. He was an incubus. He and his brothers came here for refuge, and 2 of them kissed me, and then I fainted, and that's how things came to this. Oh my gosh. Oh! He was leaning against the far wall looking at me. My heart began to race as I thought of the endless possibilities this situation brought me. I hated the thought of being under an incubus's power, especially in the bedroom. I don't know. What am I going to do? I'll be calm. I took a deep breath. I sure if any of them wanted to take advantage of me, they would have already. Right. Yeah, I'm awake now.
That's good.
It's a heart thingy. I saw a small form of a smile on his face, which made me blush a bit. Why thought? One thing still concerned me, though.
I'm not going to use my powers on you.
Thank you. How?
I can read minds. It's an ability I was born with. Each of us has a different ability, outside of our usual mind-altering powers.
Oh, jeez. Gosh, seriously, people? You have to give them superpowers besides being able to suck the life out of people. Sorry. This one can read minds. Great. Even more surprises. I agree. Even more worried about the situation I was saying. Yeah, you got 5 succubi. Succubi? Is that succubi, right? Succubi in your house, and you have one right now that can read your mind. Ah! See, how long have I been asleep?
For a few hours. It's already gotten quite dark outside.
Well, are the others?
My brothers are downstairs, cleaning up the blood from the lobby floor. And making you dinner as an apology.
Okay. That's unexpectedly sweet.
Oh, it's the least we can do after invading your home and 2 of us using our powers on you.
Yes. That it makes up for everything, just cleaning it up and then making me dinner. Alright. You've got a point. Seriously? Seriously, people, come on. Right, I had forgotten about that. It still irked me that they had practically taken advantage of me at that point. Even if they were demons, it was pretty rude to demonstrate their powers by kissing me. It wasn't some kind of human... I'm not some kind of human plaything. Oh, jeez. You know he can read minds, right? I'm just saying. This one, Damien, right? Yeah, Damien, can read minds. Do you remember that? That you're thinking right now. He can read your mind. So what you're saying now, what I'm saying, I'm sorry, me here, this guy right here, who I wouldn't be thinking this in the beginning with, but oh wait, he can read minds. I should think about baseball or killing demons. I don't know. Not thinking about. Oh my gosh, what I think. No, don't do that. And all of it seemed pretty unreal. It was something out of those romance novels that Naomi sometimes read. I wish I could have just went back to sleep and forgotten all about this. I don't even know where my cursor is. Maybe I should call the police on them. Then I would never have to land myself in this situation. I landed myself.
Do you feel well enough to get out of bed?
I don't like you. Yeah, I think so. Whoa.
Trust me, I won't let you go.
He's carried her. Okay, you can't see it in this, but here, let me move you up, because you're just in the way. Okay, there. Her leg is here, so she fell, and he's carrying you. He's carrying you. He's carrying you. Do you not notice that? You didn't fall. He picked you up. Just saying that out loud. Just get through that, people. Oh my gosh, this is so crazy. I'm not sure about this. Oh my gosh, it's the microphone, sorry.
I promise.
Oh jeez. Okay, I trust you. Really? You trust a demon? A demon? There are 5. Oops, sorry. 5 demons. 2 of them kissed you. One of them is now holding you, so there's 3. You're probably gonna make out with him too. And then there's the little kid. And the guy looks like your dad. He's kind of weird. He looks like your dad. Okay.
Good.
I was speechless. He was carrying me as if I weighed nothing. He was so strong. Oh.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh yeah, I forgot.
It's alright. I'm used to it.
I decided to close my mouth for a long time, being so that it wouldn't be weird him out or make things more awkward than they already were. He can read your mind. He can read this right now. That this is awkward. He probably knows what awkward is. He's probably reading a lot of people's minds at the same time, so I don't think that's anything bad. Just saying. Well, he didn't seem to mind carrying me or listening to me talk. Or at least things weren't so strange. I'm sorry. Damien seemed very quiet and calm about everything, especially with the situation we were in. However, there's sort of a longing in his eyes when he looked at me, and that it wasn't lustful. It was more admiration? Once he reached the lobby, I decided that I felt well enough to walk on my own. As strong as he was, it was like he was carrying nothing. I don't want to make him carry me anywhere. Everywhere. Oops. Anywhere, everywhere. Yeah, that would be mortifying. Thanks for carrying me, but I think I can walk by myself now. No, saying that I don't... I'm not saying that I don't like it. I mean, I liked it. Not in a weird way, of course. It's not like I get carried around all the time. What I'm trying to say is that it was really nice for you to do that. I started to fumble over my words again. Real smooth. Okay, I'm gonna end this.
No problem. I'll be heading to the dining room then.
Yay! Alright, see you there. He gently lowered me to the ground before he walked off quietly, disappeared into the shadows of the dark lobby.
Oh, hi.
Oh, jeez. Not you. Can I not deal with you? Suddenly, a boy looked around my age, or possibly younger, bounced up to me. He looked vague from there. Oh, wait. You're Matthew, right?
Mm-hmm, that's me. Are you feeling any better now? We were all worried when you suddenly passed out.
I'm fine.
Really? Your face is kind of red. Do you feel sick?
No, I'm fine. I'm sure of it. I must have been blushing when Damien was carrying me downstairs. How embarrassing.
Well, if you say so. I hope Sam and Eric didn't make you upset.
It's okay. After all, I did hit Sam after what he did. And about Eric, I just wanted you guys to prove to me that what you were saying. I suppose Incubi are real, then? I wonder how exactly I got myself in this mess. First my grandfather, then a fight with my father, blowing up at Lisette, and now this. I certainly had a knack for getting myself into sticky situations. Okay, so this has nothing to do with any of those things. Your grandfather dies. Your dad's a ass. You blow it at Lisette, who you never liked to begin with, but what did those 4 things have to do with 5 incubi in your house? What does that do with anything? Is it gonna tell me later what that has to do with anything? Because that doesn't make any sense. So I'm just saying. I think I'm gonna keep going here for a little bit, but not much longer. I don't know. I'm so confused.
Oh, I have an idea.
He shoved his hands in his pocket with a cherry grin on his face.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
What is he gonna show out of his pocket? Is he trying to do a magic trick?
Ta-da!
That thing is creepy. Really, really creepy. That's creepy. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. That is really creepy. Extremely. Like, look at that face. That's a creepy face. That's not cute. That is creepy. What is that exactly? Thank you. He smiled as if to wave it off, but when he opened his eyes and saw he was holding his face froze in shock.
Wait a second. What did I just make? This is...
What he produced from his pocket was a creepy-looking doll. Oh, it's a doll.
Ah, what is that?
I'm not sure. It has a knife. Do you see the knife? Knife. Creepy-looking killer face. Knife and creepy face. Not cool, man. Not cool. Put it back. Kill it. Cut the head off. If it's like the Hydra and you cut the head off and 2 come back, just... Get it! Get it! Ah! His face paled considerably. He dropped to the floor, scooted away from it frantically.
Get it away from me! It might be possessed by a demon or something!
But isn't he a demon himself?
That's not what I wanted to make. I just wanted to surprise you with a stuffed animal or just something to cheer you up. That looks like it came straight out of a horror movie.
Really? God, you suck. He slipped his shoulders to look down at his feet. Oh, that's okay. You don't have to look so dejected, man. It's certainly unique. I think I'll keep it! The creepy-looking squirrel bunny thing with a knife and creepy red eyes. It has creepy red eyes. I think it's probably gonna kill me later, or kill one of them. I don't know. That'll be nice.
But it looks so creepy.
It's the thought that counts, right? You wanted to cheer me up after all. I picked up the doll. It looked as it looked closely at me. Sure, it looked pretty weird at first, but it could be cute if you looked at it from a certain angle. He gave me a small smile. Oh my gosh. Thanks!
You're welcome.
Okay, what's the heart?
It's good to see you smiling, even though the thing I made still kind of creeps me out. Anyway, you should come with me to the dining room. We're almost finished with the food, and, well, I don't mean to brag, but we're pretty decent chefs.
Sounds great. Lead the way. Okay, so I'm gonna save it right here, guys. This is definitely odd and definitely creepy, and I don't know what I got myself into anymore. So, I will see you guys again. Thank you so much. Please follow me on Twitter. Please follow me on Instagram. Please follow me on, I'm going to say Twitter, so Twitch, sorry, I don't know which one. Play the game if you want yourself. Seduce me, the Otome. It is creepy. It is creepy as creepy. I don't know how to say it else, but Incubus, yeah, demons that suck your life soul. Great job. I hope everyone I know. Oh, seriously. Okay, bye. I'll see you guys later. I love you keep playing this because this is definitely on as can be. Sorry, as can be, and okay, so bye.